I already have taken the placement exam on that particular one, and it'll place me into the beginning level. Right now, you've been disconnected. I don't know why. We'll click on it again. And I will log in. And I will also get rid of this here. And this here. And I will get into my Tell Me More website. And because I already have taken the placement exam, I'm now the beginner, and I can look at this. And here's the beauty of the Tell Me More program. My placement exam put me at the beginner level. This is a beginning course, so students will be put into beginner level. However, some students are not really beginners. They might have a little bit of background. So they might be intermediate and then have to take the beginning level language course. That's where the option exists for students to say, look, I don't want to do the beginning level. I already am intermediate, and maybe we can rearrange my enrollment in a different course. But one can also look at the complete contents of the Tell Me More program, and this includes 300, 400, 500 hours of language instruction. So, each one of this is about, I would say, 50 hours of instruction, and maybe more, depending on how good the students are learning the language. So, as an example, complete beginner would probably be the equivalent of a 101 course, first semester course in the language. And you see that the program is tracking the students according to their completion. I happen to do already 67% of the intermediate level work because developing the course, I was on the program a lot of times. And the program tracks the students, how much time you spent. So I know that I've done 67% of my intermediate level already. For students, you would want them, if they are beginners, you would want them to go into the beginner level and then end the semester here with maybe 85%, 90% of the activities done. So how does it look? Let's start with the complete beginner thing. And Tell Me More has a way of checking your computer and installing active X control things, which always have to be permitted. Then the Tell Me More program will run a little check, and we'll see how much work did I already do. It'll customize everything it does on the student. So it'll prepare a training plan for me now on the beginning level, and it'll do that by checking my records. Since I don't have a whole lot of records right now, it should place me in the 101 beginning level and should tell me that I have to learn everything on the everyday situation level. And this is what we do right now. Every time you go into Tell Me More, it will start with that little memory thing. And then there are the topics for the true beginner. So this is the lesson workshop. The first lesson is called To Introduce Yourself. First lesson, first day of class. Introduce yourself, everyday situations, buying clothes, hobbies. So those are the topics. And these topics are very typical topics. You find them in all the beginning level textbooks. So I will start from scratch, and I will pretend that I'm a student going into the first lesson of the first day of the first course in the foreign language, and that's the way it looks. You click on it, and there's a little timer that sets it up, and it usually starts with a dialogue, and it reads the sentences. Hello.
Guten Tag, wie heißt du?
Hello, how are you?
Guten Tag, wie heißt du?
And you can play it as many times as you want.
Guten Tag, ich heiße Alexander.
And then you figure out what would be a
Hallo, mein Name ist Martin.
What would be a good response to this sentence? Hello, how are you?
Guten Tag, wie heißt du?
Well, hello, what's your name? Both of these answers are fine. Hello, my name is
Guten
Alexander.
Tag, ich heiße Alexander.
It's just as good as
Hallo, mein Name ist Martin.
because the question was, what's your name? So there are no wrong answers. It's just practice. And I will pretend that I like this one here better. So I click on
Hallo, mein Name ist Martin.
Freut mich, ich heiße Sabine.
So it creates a dialogue. Whatever you come up with, it
Wo wohnst du?
comes up with more answers and questions. I'm just
Ich wohne in Frankfurt.
Und ich wohne in München.
so it goes on. The next activity would then be
Woher kommst du?
where do you come from? And you can look at the answers and the translation here. And for students who want to know what it means in English or any other language that TMM offers, that is an option. You don't have to look at the pictures. You can actually look at the translation.
Ich komme aus Deutschland.
Oh, du bist Deutscher.
So it does,
Wie alt bist du?
it gives you an idea what you're talking about here. And some students like that, some students don't. Some students don't want the translation and want to have a picture as another clue about it. This here, if you want to know, let's say, the word beast, you can click on that word and it'll tell you
Bist.
what it means. So it has a dictionary built into it, and it can give you information about a particular word. As an example, here on the Tell Me More side, this happens to be the word for to be, sein, and you can pronounce the word if you want to.
Bist.
Bist. I don't have a microphone here hooked up to it, but my bist would be recorded here, and it would then be compared to the graph of the other one. And then you go back if you want more information on this particular word.
Wie alt bist du?
You can click on that again and maybe look at the conjugation if that's what you want.
Bist.
And it'll give you the grammar information if that is what you want. So if a student wants grammar information, there will be plenty of that. If they want pronunciation help, there will be plenty of that. If you want to listen to the word, you can do that. And you can just deal with it in terms of a form of a dialogue. So these activities
Wann hast du Geburtstag?
These activities go on for a long time. I will cut out here and go into the next activity, which is to look. What do you want to do? You want to do sentence pronunciation, or word pronunciation, or word searches, fill in the blanks, or words and topics. Students find dictation difficult because that gives them a sentence and they have to write it. And sometimes the oral components are challenging. So I'm going to look at dictation to see how it looks. And it'll be something that this is the first lesson to the first course. So this,
Guten Tag.
Hallo.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss.
it's quite a bit. See, for the first lesson, first semester, to hear it that quickly is challenging. And then one would have,
Guten Tag.
I would have to write